What you're about to watch are history-made stars who has once lifted Grammy Award from 1959 to 2025. Henry Mancini. Henry Mancini won the first Grammys Award in 1959. With album The Music from Peter Gunn, first ever Album of the Year winner. Now passed away, 1994. Legendary composer known for TV and film scores, Pink Panther, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra was the second person to win Grammy Award winner, with album Come Dance With Me. He is classic big band pop legend, now passed away 1998. Still one of the most iconic vocalists in history. Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart is the third Grammy Award winner in 1961, with album The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart. Now, retired elder statesman of comedy, passed away in 2023. Judy Garland. Judy Garland is the fifth Grammy Award winner in 1962. The Grammy Award for Album of the Year was won by Judy Garland for her live album Judy at Carnegie Hall. This was a landmark win, making her the first woman to receive the top album honor. She is a legendary singer and actress. Now passed away in 1969, still iconic. Vaughn Meader. Vaughn Meader is the fifth Grammy Award winner in 1963. Vaughn Meader won the 1963 Grammy Award for Album of the Year for his comedy album The First Family. The album was a popular parody of President John F. Kennedy and his family, and remains the most recent comedy album to win the top honor. Now passed away 2004 and largely retired from public life after early career. Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand is the sixth Grammy Award winner in 1964, with album The Barbra Streisand Album. Now, still active in music film into 2020s, continues performing and releasing projects. Stan Getz and João Gilberto. Stan Getz and João Gilberto is the seventh Grammy Award winner in 1965. Album Getz Gilberto. Now both has passed away. Stan Getz passed away in 1991. Gilberto passed away in 2019. Their impact on bossa nova influence still huge. Frank Sinatra again. Frank Sinatra is the eighth Grammy Award winner in 1966, making him the first man to win Grammy Award twice. With album September of My Years, now passed away 1998. Still one of the most iconic vocalists in history. Frank Sinatra again. Frank Sinatra is the ninth Grammy Award winner in 1967, making him the first artist to win Grammy Award 3 times and twice in a row. With album A Man and His Music. Now passed away 1998. Still one of the most iconic vocalists in history. The Beatles Group. The Beatles Group won the Grammy Award in 1968. Album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Now band retired in 1970 members, McCartney and Starr still active solo. Lennon and Harrison passed away. Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell won the 11th Grammy Award in 1969. Album By the Time I Get to Phoenix. Now passed away 2017, remembered as guitar voice legend. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears won the 12th Grammy Award in 1970. Album Blood, Sweat and Tears. Now band lineup has varied, not active as major act. Simon and Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel won the 13th Grammy Award in 1971 with album Bridge Over Troubled Water. Now they have solo careers. Paul Simon is still active while Garfunkel occasionally performs. Carole King. Carole King won the 14th Grammy Award in 1972 with album Tapestry. Then singer-songwriter breakthrough. Now, still performing and releasing music into the 2020s. George Harrison and Friends. George Harrison and Friends won the 15th Grammy Award in 1973 with album The Concert for Bangladesh. Now Harrison passed away 2001. Legacy lives on. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder won the 16th Grammy Award in 1974 with album Innovisions. Now still musically active but occasional releases and attending performances. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder won Grammy Award in 1975 for 2 consecutive time in a row with album Fulfillingness First Finale. Now still musically active, occasional releases and attend performances. Paul Simon. Paul Simon won the Grammy Award in 1976 with album Still Crazy after all these years. Now still performing and recording. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder won the Grammy Award in 1977 with album Songs in the Key of Life. Now, still musically active, occasional releases and attends performances. Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac won the Grammy Award in 1978 with album Rumours. Now members still perform but band occasionally tours. Bee Gees. Bee Gees won the Grammy Award in 1979 with album Saturday Night Fever. Now, band members past. Barry Gibb active solo historically until 2023. Billy Joel. Billy Joel won the Grammy Award in 1980 with album 52nd Street. Now retired from touring but still revered catalogue. Christopher Cross. Christopher Cross won the Grammy Award in 1981 with album Christopher Cross. Now still performs and releases music. John Lennon and Yoko Ono. John Lennon and Yoko Ono won the Grammy Award in 1982 with album Double Fantasy. Now Lennon has passed away in 1980. Ono remains active artist. Toto. Toto won the Grammy Award in 1983 with album Toto 4. Now band still tours with lineup changes. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson won the Grammy Award in 1984 with album Thriller, biggest selling album ever. Now passed away in 2009. Legendary legacy. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift won the Grammy Award in 2010 with album Fearless. Now, one of the world's biggest music superstars, continues releasing hit albums and touring. Adele. Adele won Grammy Award in 2012 and 2017, now still active, and releases albums and performs. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish won the Grammy Award in 2020 with album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Now, active artist with new music and still performing in high level. Jon Batiste. Jon Batiste won a Grammy Award in 2022 with album We Are. Now, active musician, performer, composer and still performing in a very high level. Harry Styles. Harry Styles won the Grammy Award in 2023 Whitby album Harry's House. Now active solo artist, tours and releases new albums and still performing in a very high level. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift won the Grammy Award in 2024 with album Midnights. Now, active and hugely popular, still performing in a very high level. Beyoncé. Beyoncé is the current holder and the winner of 2025 Grammy Award with album Cowboy Carter. Now, active superstar, recording, touring, business ventures and still releasing albums in a high level. Grammy Award for Album of the Year. The Grammy Award for Album of the Year is an award presented by the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences of the United States to honor artistic achievement, technical proficiency, and overall excellence in the recording industry, without regard to album sales, chart position, or critical reception. Commonly known as the Big Award, Album of the Year is the most prestigious category at the Grammy Awards and is one of the general field categories that have been presented annually since the first annual Grammy Awards in 1959 alongside Best New Artist, Record of the Year and Song of the Year.